we don't do a good job looking at ourselves internally. Oh, we kind of worry about certain sectors of our community and we forget to deal with issues of anti-blackness, homophobia, gender equality, a lot of issues that, to be honest with you, just get ignored because they're uncomfortable. So as a journalist, I'm gonna keep pushing that button, and I do think like that's a very important aspect of what we need to do as a community is to put the Latino community first, but also be a little bit more critical of who we are, what we represent, and what we do in this country.
Julio Ricardo Varela has made it his mission and his life's work to highlight the many issues that are plaguing diverse Latino communities nationwide.
Okay.
He started as a journalist, but moved into the executive world of educational publishing for English language learners, considers himself a teacher through the power of the pen. Now back as a journalist for the past 10 years, he has used his platform and the vast online networks to break down the stereotypes that surround U.S. Latinos while empowering them and giving them a voice. While a student at Harvard College, he realized that his own voice, like those of many other groups, was being muted. Later in his career, he launched Latino Rebels in 2011. That for the past 7 years would become a must-read independent media destination that makes news globally and dares the community to speak out. Latino Rebels operated with one mission: to serve as a catalyst for entering the national conversation on what it truly means to be a Latino and an American in the United States. This month, Latino Rebels reached a pivotal milestone by becoming part of Futuro Media Group, a national media company headed by pioneering journalist and NPR Latino USA host, Maria Hinojosa. The multiple award-winning Harlem-based nonprofit focuses on elevating voices and stories often ignored and forgotten by the mainstream. For Julio, his mission is to dive deep into the new America and bring U.S. Latinos into a real, unfiltered, and authentic conversation about intersectionality. Since his early days at Harvard, Julio has been deeply committed to Puerto Rico. As a proud Boricua, born and raised in La Isla and the Bronx, he has used his online presence and impeccable reputation to bring wider attention to the devastation of Hurricane Maria and the ongoing debt crisis that threatens the island's viability moving forward. His voice has been critical of the local and federal government, exposing the mismanagement of the hurricane response that has left many without access to electricity and water for months. His work and his dedication has been widely recognized by many prestigious organizations across the world, and he often serves as an expert on Latina issues in media outlets, including MSNBC, NPR, Telemundo, the BBC, Univision, Al Jazeera English, CBS News, and many others. In 2015, he was bestowed with the Dali Award from the National Association of Hispanic Journalists for going above and beyond to ensure that Latinos are fairly and accurately represented in the media. Today, for all his vision, dedication, and commitment to helping improve the future of Latino communities, Hispanicize 2018 and Prudential Financial are pleased to present Julio Ricardo Varela with a Positive Impact Award.
Yo, yo, yo!
This. What's up, guys? I'm just gonna sing Le Traigo Flores. No, I'm just gracias. I just want to take a moment to thank Manny Ruiz and Hispanicize for this honor, as well as Prudential. And what a special night to be included with my very dear friend who revealed a lot of information, Wendy Garrido, and the amazing Kurt Michaelis and that team. I had a great conversation with them. That's America right there, that bakery.
Yep.
That's America.
Woo!
This one is special for me because I was actually one of the lucky few to have known Luis Pagan. When all this was a twinkle in his eye, he had really big ideas when very few people were listening. Luis is the best. I love him, I miss him so much, but I look at his wife Yolanda and his two amazing daughters, another, and I just know that his legacy is gonna live on. So I'm so happy that Georgie Torres talked about Luis, because Luis was an original. He was a pioneer, he was a risk taker, and we can never forget that. We can never forget the originals, the OGs. Who's an OG in this house? The ones who saw the need to put the community first, to help others, to advance the cause with no expectations. I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. I'm done being humble. I embrace being an OG. I'm an OG. The OGs shape the world. They force people to think, rethink their points of view, strike down mediocrity, and always keep the bar high. That's what drove me to found Latino Rebels in 2011, before it was cool to be woke. Remember when it wasn't cool to be woke? It's now cool to be woke. And for the past 10 plus years as a journalist, because I've been doing this for a while, I've seen this space grow. I've seen more and more voices not asking for permission to speak out. Let me tell you something, you don't need permission to speak out. You never needed permission. That's why I founded Latino Rebels. We didn't wait, we just did it. We were, and to all of you who have uplifted and inspired, that were inspired by what I created. I mean, Latino Rebels, to cultivate your own voice because of the Rebeldes, I'm gonna tip back and just be like, what up? That's what's up. I congratulate you. Keep pushing it. Don't answer to anybody. Hustle every day. Help others. Rinse and repeat and love what you do. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not an OG, like I'm not the first OG and I won't be the last one. And I'm one of the luckiest people in the world since 2015. I have had the greatest honor to work with that chingona jefa Maria Hinojosa and Futuro Media, a dynamic non-profit media organization that has been on the forefront for years. I am so happy to have two of my colleagues, the amazing Erica Dilday, our executive director, the amazing board chair, Deepa Dande, two badass women of color leading this company. They're with me tonight and I'm so honored. I am so proud to be part of a media company that believes in authentic storytelling, that believes in voice, that invests in new voices, and will continue to develop multimedia fact-based stories that are about people of color and relevant to everyone. And it's not because of this, it's because of this belief that I became a journalist. I'm a journalist with no fear. It is why when a Category 4 hurricane swept directly through my homeland of Puerto Rico, Huepa, where I grew up in, I had an obligation to speak out. Let people know that this story was the greatest American tragedy of our times.
Yes.
I didn't stay silent. And guess what? I didn't care what people thought of me. I also got to connect with some of the most amazing Boricua journalists out there. And I would be remiss if I did not begin to acknowledge some of the great work that's out there. Omaya Sosa of the Center for Investigative Journalism in Puerto Rico, the best journalist on the island, hands down. Arelis Hernandez of the Washington Post, Francis Robles of the New York Times, Rosa Clemente, AJ Vincenz of Mother Jones, Bianca Padro Ocasio of the Orlando Sentinel, Sandra Lilly of NBC News, if you're here, shout it out, I love you. All these were Puerto Ricans, and there's so many other ones. So many other Puerto Rican journalists that said this story matters. And yes, David Begnon of CBS News, you are an adopted Boricua, so make sure you tweet that out to him. And for all those who were there before it was a thing to cover Puerto Rico, I can't forget that either. It's not like News from the last colony suddenly happened, you know, on September 20th, 2017. This has been an issue that has been ongoing. There's no power in Puerto Rico tonight. Did you guys hear that news? 7 months after Hurricane Maria. What are you doing? What are we doing for those people? The people that are there with no power.
We're citizens of the United States.
Not
Yes.
proud Boricuas. This is what I do. This is what drives me every day, putting the community first, helping others, prop them up, celebrate them. And remember, this is not about you. It's never been about you. It's about helping others. This is what being an original, an OG is all about. And luckily for me, I'm working with one of the originals in Maria Hinojosa. Pinch myself every day.
Yep.
Listen, this award is a great honor. One I will cherish because of Luis. And anyone who knows Luis Pagan knows what I mean. And the one thing I wish is that Luis was here right now, because he always told me to think big. But I think Luis, you're up there? Because I'm ready to drop some news. I think the video teased it, but it's now official. Latino Rebels is now part of Futuro Media. I got acquired. It's going to join other award-winning properties like NPR's Latino USA, In the Thick, Webby Award, podcast, America by the Numbers, Humanizing America, and all the other new ventures that we'll be launching. I'm so flipping excited about the future of Futuro Media. I text Maria all the time. She's like, dude, like, relax. Latino Rebels is gonna be the intersectional voice that will drive Latinos into new conversations outside of their comfort zones, like outside of their comfort zones. So you're literally one of the first people to know. So everyone take out their phone if they want. I even did a sample tweet for you. Ready? Great news. @Futuro Media has acquired @Latino Rebels, and you can use all those hashtags that Manny talked about and his. So there you go. Regrupárate, yeah, Grupact. I have found a home, and I want to thank Futuro for believing in me, and all the rebeldes who contributed from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys all. We are thinking big. And Yolanda, isn't that what Luis wanted?
Yes.
To think big? Yes. Finally, everyone say hi to my dad in the black hat. Papi Julio, who's at the table with me tonight. He and my mom and my siblings and my stepmom and my cousins and my tias and my tios and my grandparents and my abuelos always told me this. Never forget where you come from. Woo! Treat people with love and go for it. And to all my friends here tonight, I have seen a couple of you guys, you know who you are. Dude, look at this, I got an award. What the hell's going on here? Like, what's up? And to my Boston Irish wife, and my two fantastic Boston Irish, Bronx Italian, San Juan Boricua teenagers, I think I'm doing okay, right? So, this is only the beginning. So I ask you, who's in? Thank you very much.